Hey guys, welcome to Cozy Woman Podcast. My name is Shan, Mama of the Girls. This is episode 25. Are your kids sexting and how do you know? I know we don't want to think about our kids like that, but it's 2020 and they have more access than we ever had as kids. Therefore, we have to think about what would they want to get into and get into that. Get ahead of it, kind of. So, this episode is for parents' ears. But if you have a teen and you want this to be a discussion, they can join in too. Hope you enjoy the episode. Hey guys, just a reminder, there is Mama's Cozy Closet that has some merch on there for moms out there. So if you're interested in getting a cute sweatshirt, like kids again, getting a cute sweatshirt, a fanny pack, or a mug, I got some goodies on there for you guys. All right, peace. Thank you for coming back and listening to those messages. All right, so today's topic: are your kids sexting, and how do you know? What is sexting? First of all, it's sending or getting sexual texts or explicit pictures or video on devices. The devices could be iPads. The devices could be your laptop. The devices could be your phone or tablets, okay? There's a lot going on, and these kids are showing a lot and doing a lot and finding new words for things that we probably did as kids that we probably shouldn't do, but they're doing it on a different level. The thing about it is you want your kids to be educated as to what can be the outcome if you do this. What can happen if you do this? How can this ruin, everything you're doing in school if you do this? And that's my issue. My issue is I think kids are not aware of the challenges and the circumstances they could be putting themselves in while just sending this picture to somebody I really like. Or, that was a text between me and him, or her and me, and she said she was only going to keep it on her phone. Listen, let me tell you something. Even in my 30s, my friends love group chats. We dissect and go through text and screenshot and share group text, okay? So if we are, as adults, sharing group text, then obviously these kids are sharing group text. Or these kids are at a friend's house passing along pictures. It takes nothing to take a picture of a picture these days. Snapchat will tell you if something's being taken, but it only lasts 24 hours. What else can happen? IG will tell you if a picture was taken or shared. iPhone won't tell you that, okay? And most of these kids have iPhones. How? I do not know, because my bill is almost $130, okay? I couldn't imagine paying that for my child. No way, no how. It's too easy these days. Seconds for the world to see and receive your kids' everything. And when I say everything private. Their chest, their private parts, their butt, them wearing a short skirt or short shorts. The amount of young girls that I see shopping with their mothers and their butt cheeks are hanging out is alarming. Okay? I didn't see stuff like that until I was in Florida going to high school and living in Georgia, where predominantly white culture children, girls, will wear shorts to where it's cutting off some of their butt cheek and their butt cheek is hanging out. And my thing is it's not something that only the moms allow. I've seen them with their dads in stores with their butt cheeks hanging out. And even when I was cheerleading in middle school, in elementary school in 6th grade, the short shorts that go with the uniform, I'm just like, I'm not wearing that. So what is it now that makes these young kids and their parents feel comfortable being around their child and they're basically not dressed all the way, or you're allowing your son to sag his pants and I could see the cuff of his butt cheeks? out of his pants and he's wearing a belt. Why is he wearing a belt? I thought a belt is supposed to be at your waist. Like, I'm very confused about how today's children dress. Or the boys that have very tight jeans on. And then they have the nerve to wear pants under those jeans, like tights under those jeans. What's going on? You know? The small t-shirts that show their belly button. Where, yes, in the 80s, maybe that was a thing, but come on now. Like, just wear the size clothes that you're supposed to wear. Okay? What happened to the illusion holding beauty? What happened to, let's keep this a mystery. Let's keep this mystery meat. Okay? I'm good with keeping things mystery meat, especially when it comes to kids. The dances are very provocative and sex driven. I don't know if you've seen, but you have to talk to kids about how humiliation can ruin who they are in school activities, and a community and the environment that they live in. Parents, we can prevent everything that we can, but we cannot prevent what happens to our kids in new spaces. We cannot prevent everything that happens to our kids at school, and we cannot prevent humiliation. If kids want to humiliate your children, that's what they're going to do. Okay? That's something that your child has to learn to deal with and fight off. Not physically. Just, how they carry themselves, mentally, what they think about themselves, and who they keep around as quote-unquote friends or associates. Peer pressure. Teach your kids how to deal with everybody else around them doing things and they're not a part of it. Teach your kids how to deal with that. Like, that's important. Teach your kids how to deal with maybe all the kids want to smoke and your child doesn't smoke, or your child doesn't want to smoke. Teach them how to deal with that. I think that's super important. Don't hide what drugs are from your kids, because the world is not hiding it. So if you haven't had the discussion, I would think you should have that discussion. And I'm not talking wait till they're in their teens. I'm talking these kids have access to this in elementary school and middle school. You shouldn't wait till high school and think, okay, now this starts. No, it's been started. Like, it's out here, unfortunately. Stress. Teach your kids how to deal with stress. School stress, trying to fit in stress at home, trying to be, the parents', favorite kid, or trying to be on the good side of their parents, not disappointing their parents. Like, that could be stressful. Trying to balance their schedule with activities after school, what they want to do, and having free time on top of like doing the schoolwork that they do, and everything's really digitally. Like, I would be so irritated if everything I did school-wise was digital. Like, that will blow my mind. So just keep that in mind. Employers online. Teach your kids what to hold back from when they tweet, when they send messages, what groups they're in on Facebook. Employers are looking at Facebook. When I did applications over this quarantine, at the bottom of the screen, you can see their servers going through Facebook and trying to identify the words I had in my resume or on the application or my name. They're going through Facebook. So make sure your children are mindful about what they put on Facebook, in chats, what they text other people, not threatening other people, not saying certain words over the internet. Once you put it on the internet, it's there. Okay, even if you delete it, someone has screenshotted it, it's there. So if you don't want to put it on there, don't put it on there. The legal issues that can come with the things that you say. The legal issues that could come with the things that you send. Like, we have to teach our kids to be 3 steps ahead of everything that we do, just for their well-being. Depression is something serious that all kids may deal with at one point or another. Teach them how to deal with that. All of this can stem from sexting, and this is why I'm talking about it. Teach them how to control their impulsive behaviors. Just because you want to kiss somebody, or you want to hold somebody's hand, or you want to quote unquote be with somebody, or we talking, or whatever they call it these days, doesn't mean that other person is obligated to, or that other person has to feel the same way you feel about them. That's not how it works. Okay? And if a girl says no, it's no. If a boy says no, it's no. You don't push up on him, you don't force him, you don't corner him. Same thing with girls. It works both ways. Don't think it's just boys doing it to girls. It's girls being forceful with boys also. State laws. Every state is different, okay? There are a lot of states, preferably Confederate Southern states, that will go ahead and treat your child and charge them as an adult for certain things. So if you have a teenager or you have a preteen, I would sit down and go over the state laws where they live at on what they can and can't do when it comes to sexting, doing anything sexual, who they're talking to, who they think they're dating, and what they say, just to be on the up and up. Sex offender laws. Go through that for your state and see what falls under there. Some states, 16 age is legal to choose who they want to have sex with, who they want to date, who they want to marry. Some ages are 14 in some states. Some ages is 18 and up. Okay? Be aware. Know your state laws. Know who politically is backing those state laws. Know what your options are when it comes to abortion, because that is also a thing. Teen pregnancy. Let's not act like it doesn't happen. I don't know if you talk to your child about what is considered sex, that it is also oral, anal, holes upon holes, okay? Talk to your kids about it, okay? Don't send them out your house being unaware about what's going on out here. I'm not telling you to encourage your child to do it. I'm telling you to make sure that they're aware. But there are just a lot of things that you have to be aware of when sexting. If your child hides their phone a lot, figure out why they're hiding their phone. If your child is slamming the laptop or hiding their laptop or hiding their iPad and they're always changing their password, and when they show you something on their phone and they want to snatch it back really quick, like, what you got up in here? You don't pay no bills. I pay for your phone bill. You don't work. So what do you have in your phone that you do not want me to see? What do you have on your computer that you do not want me to see? Check that history. Check that that search engine, okay? Look at all of those things. Don't be afraid to look at those things. That is not a diary, okay? So we have to be aware. And that's all I got for you guys today for sexting. Is your kids sexting? Be aware of what they got going on, because I don't know about you, but I don't want to be a grandma until my 50s or my late 40s. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Give me some time, and I'm going to give you the space. Peace.